Greetings. Okay, so we begin relaxed, we find our stance. All right, and I just want to say thank you for joining me on this journey. Okay, we'll do level 1 healing sounds. We're relaxed, breathing into the abdominal area, belly breathing. And we begin. Inhale. Release. Inhale, palms facing down, off to each side. Release. Again, inhale. This time coming up, palms facing the sky, and release. Back of the hands covering the kidneys slightly, brushing. And for the kidney. Inhale. So the back of the hands cover the kidneys in this pose. Inhaling, right hand over the belly, left hand over right hand, and release for the liver sound. So this is the only pose where you want to have the eyes open. Turning to the right, covering the liver with the right hand, left hand covering the right hand, and release. From here, opening up, inhaling, coming up, interlacing the fingers, turning back over to the right, palms facing up, and release. From here, drop the arms, inhale, coming up for the heart, palms down, and release. Back of the hands touching, inhaling, coming up, release. Coming up again, inhaling, interlacing the fingers, palms up, over to the left side, and release. From here, we flow into the spleen, first 1A pose, and release. It's a whoo sound or a whoo gesture, but it comes out as a whistle. Alternate. Over to the left, right hand covering the spleen, left hand covering the right hand. Release. Again, inhale, middle finger and ring finger will now press into the spleen area, sorry, and release. From here, facing front, inhaling, bringing up the hands, and releasing with a she sound. Coming up on the toes. This is for triple warmer. Coming down, hands up. Awesome. Flow in again. This time, reinforce your intention to create room for change, transformation, abundance. Release. And pay attention to where you feel it. Try to be very present. Release. Coming up. Release. Kidney. First part of the kidney. Second pose for the kidney. Flowing into the liver. The color is green. But again, reinforce your intention. To the right. Back over to the right, palms facing up. Inhale for the heart, release. Coming up, release. And embrace unconditional love. Allow it to flow through you as you release the excess. Welcome compassion and unconditional love, which all things stem from. Inhale, middle finger and ring finger pressing in, hunching over slightly, release. Inhale. Coming up on the toes. just gathering yourself and giving thanks. Thankful for another day. Thankful for this moment. For the earth, for the sky, for our guardians, seen and unseen. We give thanks. So that was 2 sets or 2 iterations. Do as much as you feel comfortable doing. There is no wrong way. As you iterate, you refine the process, you learn more, you tweak more. Trust your intuition, trust your instincts, trust yourself, trust your guides. Thank you so much for watching this, for joining me in this daily practice, in this daily journey. Before we part ways though, let's do a bit of dragon breathing. Again, it's something where I don't do heavy instructions on it, but I will talk about it briefly. The idea is to build energy through this type of breath work. It is reverse breathing. So let's gather our stance again. Okay. So as you inhale, you're sucking in and you're compressing the air. Okay. And then you release through the nostrils. Okay. So it's best before you begin to blow your nose. I'm going to do that because it can bring out a lot of stuff out your nose that you don't necessarily want flying all over the place. Okay. You also want to keep your lower lock on, and that's something that I haven't talked about yet. Don't worry about it. You can just go through the motions if you choose to follow. If not, it's not a big deal. Okay. Lower lock means contract the muscle that will prevent you from going to the washroom, okay, from urinating, and that will be considered your lower lock. All right. So let's begin. There's space between my fist. My hands are loose. Okay. So I will now inhale with a reverse breathing, which means I'll compress. When I exhale, I will expand. If you need to gather yourself, you can pause and gather yourself, go at your own pace. If not, continue, you know? And that's it. As time goes by, you can lengthen the practice and go deeper, but generally, something is better than nothing. Now, you want to keep your lower lock on and just gather the energy. Use your intention to do this. I do it mentally. Some people do it physically, where they make circles around their navels. They expand and they contract or bring in the circle. that is for another time to discuss. As for now, I just use my intention. I will spiral energy into my middle section below my navel, okay? And I will spiral on the side, front and back. I do that mentally. It's just something that has come to me through my journey, through reading, and I decided to give that a try, and I ask for help when I do it. I don't assume that I can do it alone. We are never alone in this journey, so why not ask for help and take advantage of it with love and with grace and with humility. Feet together now, fingertips touching, palms together if you want. I'll leave a slight space between there. It's up to you. Once again, I give thanks for this moment, for the earth, for the sky, for my guardians, seen and unseen, angels, teachers, guides. We give thanks. Set your intention for the day and go off with love, with joy. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, peace and love.